So, or even shooting Dan.
Is this because I threatened to send you mug root beer?
Yeah. So does this mean that Will doesn't play golf because he thinks it's too difficult?
Janitor.
Yes! Oh, nice! I'm right there with you.
Really? Amazing.
Oh.
Bro, chop, chop.
Yeah, chop, chop. Chop, chop.
Alison.
How did I just click my own die?
Jen, tell us a little bit about what's on the show. Because while you're doing that, I'm going to eat this bagel. Insectoid invasion. Insectoid invasion.
Nice.
They're coming to eat your brains.
I've never been to Beijing, but my walls in my room are beige, so I've been beiging for a while.
I'm about to see a hairstyle. Hold on, let's see this. Two purples, two yellows, and a blue flower.
Two purples again?
Yeah, there's just two purples. We're just gonna rename Chris to two purples.
Oh hey, don't eat my bed. I just got coffee.
Gather around at a table. We can do the same for a good cause. And thank you all very much for watching. So I'm going to cut the audio off. I'm going to go to the end stream thing, and I am just going to talk about how much I love these people. So thank you all very much.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Poketo, Castle Siege, Starforge, and Blessed Dark hit Kickstarter October 15th. And just so you all know, you can still get involved on that Kickstarter for Poketo's special 3 games, Blessed Dark, Starforge, and Castle Siege, by going to Kickstarter and looking up Poketo. So I am super excited tonight because if you were not here for the last 2 Extra Life live streams that we have had Chad on to play some games with us, which has been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun.
So Chad last time taught us for our first game that we did for our 16-hour live stream, we played Kingswood, which is, I think our family gave it a 5 out of 5. I think every single one of our members of our family loved the game. I think we gave it
much
5 wraiths out of 5 is I think what we labeled it. So
yeah, well, we appreciate it. Henry Audubon, the designer, and Tristan Rosson, who did all the artwork. All of us involved certainly appreciate that.
It was a beautiful game, and I think Tristan's got a game right now on Kickstarter that he's doing, which is really cool with some of his art, the Mariana Trench.
That's right. His first published game, like, as far as a publisher. Like,
yeah, it looks really cool. But yeah, so I am super excited because also we played this at the earliest time in the morning. I think 8 a.m. Saturday the 7th. So I had just gotten done playing way too much Among Us. Which was crazy good fun, and then we had an enjoyable time.
We did.
And what do you want, cat? My cat wants my attention. Hi, cat. So Socks probably might make a guest appearance while we're playing tonight. But yeah, we had a great time playing Jurassic Parts, and of course, Chelsea. Did Chelsea win? Chelsea won, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it was close. I think it was like a 1-point game between like all of us, or maybe the first and second place. I mean, either Chelsea won or I won or something, but I think it came in third. So not to call it out, But
yeah. I don't think I won a single game during that Extra Life live stream. The only game that I think I won, what? No, I don't think I did not win a single. Oh, Chad won. That's what Chelsea's saying. She's on watching right now. So
hey,
thanks for joining us, Chelsea.
Yeah, I've played it a few times. That was a little unfair. I'm not going to play tonight, so we'll let you guys all battle it out.
I have a chance of getting second place instead of third. However, we did invite the one Canadian who is very, very adamant about winning most of the games that he plays. So of course James is here from LittleMeeples, which is always fun. If you saw us play Lost Ruins of Arnak, was it last week? Yeah, we played it last week. He kind of dominated us in that game.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's a good one. But yeah, so tonight we're playing Jurassic Parks again because why not? This game just recently came out. You can actually go ahead, and I'm going to put up in the banner again real quick that you can get your copy at 25thcenturygames.com/store. So, and I'm going to also put it in the chat as well because why not?
Because why not? You can also visit your friendly local game store. And
yes, if you can support local,
those as well.
Yeah, I mean, and if they don't have it in stock, you can always ask them to order it because then they're supporting Chad and 25th Century Games, and at the same time, you're supporting that store. So, yeah, and the holidays are coming up, and who doesn't want board games? I don't understand. There's some there's some new Xbox system and PS5. You're not going to be able to get them now. It's too late. They're already sold out, folks. So
no line, no wait, no server crashing. Come on in the board game world. It's fine.
Yeah, join board games. It's a whole lot easier. Also tonight, of course, you know him best as I like to refer to him as my co-host in a sorts, and that's Justin Jaber the Word. He's a booth manager for Carla at Weird Giraffe Games and Galactic Raptor Games. Just an amazing, kind, gentle soul. And his motto now is play games and spread joy. So, Justin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
Anytime. And last but not least, if you haven't had the chance to see Jared and Peyton play some amazing little games, open some unboxings, be able to do their podcast, Kid Talk, where they just had their recent episode with Monique from Girls Game Shelf, also known as the Game Freak Geek Girl.
Yes,
I think I said that right. Yeah. So you've been missing out. So you need to tune into that stuff. If you're on our Discord, or if you want to join our Discord as well, we actually have it on there, a little YouTube spot where as soon as one of their videos drops, you can automatically click on it and be able to watch. So that's something special that we did because we love this family. We love the Burrells. And of course, we always like to have the adult side of them. So of course, we have Daniel and Alison on with us tonight. So thank you for joining us.
We're going to mute every once in a while because our dogs will keep barking.
Yeah, there's coyotes outside.
Yeah, coyotes out, so we're going to mute us.
Gotcha. Yes, Chelsea, you're correct. The Kidsplaining family is awesome. But let's get to this game. I'm going to pull it up because I'm excited to play. And we're going to have Chad kind of navigate us and direct us as we're playing. I've had the chance to play. So, Chad, if you don't want to give them any explanations and we just play that way, I at least will have a chance, you know?
Sink or swim, y'all. That's how we're going to do it.
Yep.
All right. So we are all paleontologists. So we are all out at a what's going to be a large slab of rock here in the middle of the table in a second. Once the magic of TTS happens when I push the button, but we're all going to be trying to dig up and assemble dinosaur fossils. So those are all in hex form, and if right next, kind of the corners of the table between Chris and Justin on the corners here are the field guides. So this is basically what we're going after. So if you enlarge that and look at it, this shows you how to assemble all the different dinosaurs. So you get, looks like Chris, show the middle thing on the table.
Yep, it's right here.
No. The where all the different dinosaurs are on it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So this is kind of what we're all out there digging after. So you can see there is a 1-hex dinosaur, which is the pterodactyl. It's a 2-hex dinosaur, that's Velociraptor. 3 is the Triceratops. 4 is the mighty T-Rex. And 5 hexes will help you build the Brachiosaurus. There's also, you'll notice there are some plants. It's in the upper left-hand corner. Looks like a fern there. Plants will score a little bit different. They're not a complete set like the dinosaurs. They are a progressive scoring track. So the more plants that you can acquire, the more points you're going to earn for those plants. So what's also in front of you is a player card. This will tell you the turn order, which of course I can help you answer any questions, and also tell you, some of the things that you can do from a transaction perspective with our field leader, who is over on the Chris's left side of the table, is the field leader. So he is kind of out here overseeing the all the work. And if he looks familiar, if you guys know who Ross is.
Ross from More Games, Please, right?
Yeah. So that is exactly who Andrew used as his model for this character. So this is the field leader. So the currency that you earn in this game is going to be amber. And then you can spend that amber with the field leader to basically have some little bit of extra boost, on your turn. One of the things you can do is sharpen 2 additional chisels. Another thing you can do is that the next 2 chisels ignore rocks. All this will make more sense in a second. You can also choose to just take any fossil tile from the field. Just go pluck one out and collect it. Or the field leader is also going to possibly end up with tiles. And so if the field leader has a tile that you want, you can always spend amber to purchase that from the field leader. You'll see at the bottom, it says first buy, second buy, third buy. This is the number of buys on a single turn. So the first time you interact with the field leader, it only costs you 1 on a turn. If you want to interact with them a second time on the same turn, it's 2, and 3 is for 3 amber. You can't interact with them more than that. So ideally, you're going to want to interact with the field leader sporadically throughout the game, as opposed to kind of do it all in one turn, because it gets a lot more expensive that way. All right, so what we'll do, we'll build the board, and then I'll walk you through how we're going to do a turn. But first, you're going to see here in the table, there's these resource cards. So what I want everyone to do is grab and pull into your hand secretly 2 of these cards. So what these are basically your special ability through the game. You can use these one time. The exception there is the backpack. So if you ended up with the backpack, you can just put that on the table in front of you, because it actually is a remains in play ability. For everyone else, you'll want to keep that, keep those kind of hidden and use those whenever you deem necessary on your turn. Looks like, Chris, you actually have the backpacks. You actually put that in play for the whole game.
Nice.
And you can read, if you have any questions about it, you can certainly ask, but the audience will see those as they come out, and we can talk about them then. So let's get these out of the way, and we'll get our board built. Does everybody have their 2 cards? And this is optional. So when you're playing the game at home, you can choose to not play with these. You can play with 1, or you can play with 2. 2 adds a little more variety to the game, but certainly you don't have to play with them. This was originally supposed to be abilities that were on the individual characters, but we actually pulled them off the characters and put them on cards, so we can actually have more abilities and mix them up. Plus, if you really liked a particular character, just from like the character design, you weren't stuck with that same ability every time you played. You could still mix it up.
My favorite, of course, I don't know if anybody has the card yet, is the Chonkosaurus.
So, yeah, someone will probably have the Chonkosaurus, and we can look at that when it comes out. All right, here we go. Magic and TTS. This board game is being built.
Ooh.
It takes a little bit longer in person to do this, so this is nice. All right. Cool. As you will see, there are some that are face up and some that are face down. In the very center of the board, that doesn't have any marking on it for a dinosaur part. That is a wild card. So you can use that to plug into any dinosaur set you choose. Once you lock it into place and assign it to a dinosaur, it can't be removed again. There are also, I didn't see 1 turn up, face up, so there are 2 more out here buried face down. So there are 3 wild cards out here. What we're going to do, first thing you're going to do in your turn is sharpen 3 chisels. You always have to sharpen 3 chisels. So take your player card and place it in front of you. All of your chisels should be on the right side of your player card. This is the dull side. And then what you're going to do at the beginning of your turn is move 3 chisels over to the sharp. It's important to do it that way, because what if you don't have 3 chisels available? You still have to sharpen 3 chisels, which means you may have to take a chisel from the field, pull it back in order to sharpen it. So you're always going to sharpen 3. You can hold over at the end of your turn 1 chisel. Unless you have the backpack, you can actually hold over 2. But for most people, you can actually save 1 for the next turn, which means you're still going to sharpen 3. So that way you'll start your turn with 4 chisels. So what we'll do is sharpen your 3 chisels. I'm going to grab 3 red ones here just to illustrate.
Now, I cannot take the 4th one already, can I? It has to be in between the turns?
So you have to save a chisel. So with the backpack, you can save an additional chisel, which means you can carry over 2 chisels to the next turn instead of just one.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
So you'll notice out here on the board, some of the dinosaur hexes, or the fossil hexes and dirt hexes here, have these large rocks on them. What we're trying to do is an area enclosure games. We're actually trying to separate out chunks of the tiles from the rest of the slab. Most of that will occur usually from the sides of the board, but you could have a situation where a chunk will come out from the middle of the board. So in order to do that, we have to place chisel lines. So you've got 3 chisels per turn to work with. If you choose to place a chisel in between a spot that has dirt on both sides, that just takes 1 chisel to hold that space. You'll notice right here next to it, there's a large rock and dirt. So you got 1 rock and dirt. This means you need 2 chisels. The first chisel will break through the rock and it goes back to your dull side. And the next chisel goes on there to hold the line. So you only ever place 1 chisel on the board to hold the spot. Whoop. Let me grab this chisel. And then the other option, I'm going to have to tinker with this. This is the magic of TTS. Is good for some things, but not. I'll fix that in a second. So the other option is what if there are 2 rocks side by side? What do you do then? So in that case, it actually takes 2 chisels to dull through the rock and then 1 chisel to hold the line. So an example of that is right here. So because you can only sharpen 3 chisels on a turn, if you only had 3 to start your round, to put a chisel in that spot would actually take every chisel for that turn. Anybody have any questions about that part?
Nope.
Makes sense.
It's good.
Okay. And so once we get a slab, so let's talk about how we pick up these fossils once they're broken off. Whoever contributes to the split gets to participate in the spoils of divvying up those fossils. So once a section has been broken off, we'll remove those tiles and put them off to the side, and we'll reveal all the hidden tiles. Then in majority order, whoever contributed to the split, you'll basically select first. So whoever has majority will pick first. Every time you make a selection, you choose half of the tiles that are out there. So if there were 5 tiles available, let's say Chris had the majority, he would take 3 of those tiles. And if Justin was in second place, the 2 remaining tiles, he would choose 1 because it's half. And let's say Daniel and Alison were in third place in the majority, they would take the final remaining tile because it's still half, but it's rounded up. Any remainders left over is how the field leader will get tiles. Other than that, so when you pick up dinosaurs, when you claim dinosaurs, you can assemble them into complete sets if you can. As soon as you assemble a complete dinosaur, you actually earn a piece of amber. So you'll pick up a piece of amber and put it over there in front of you. Pterodactyls are just a single hex dinosaur. So when you pick up a pterodactyl, you actually get a piece of amber immediately because that is a complete dinosaur on its own. So that's an advantage of going for that. It's not worth very many points, but you do get the amber right away. And then, so basically we talked about sharpening chisels, placing chisels, and then the transactions on your turn are when you can spend the amber to interact with the field leader. At the end of your turn, you can option to save 1 chisel and the play passes to the next player. Other than that, any questions? If not, we can jump in and I can answer them as we go along.
I'm good to go.
I'm ready.
So let's just, if you want to, we can just go in color descending order on the right-hand corner of the screen. You want to get Daniel and Alison to go first, and then first we got to do is setup. So if we are going to go that order, so Daniel and Alison go first. They do not get anything. Actually, there's a starting marker in the game, but there's not one here, which means the second player is going to get to sharpen a bonus chisel to start the game. So Red will get 1 extra chisel. Chris, you will actually get a piece of amber to start the game.
Okay.
And then Justin and the 4th player, you will receive a bonus sharpened chisel and a piece of amber to start the game.
Aren't you special?
You know it.
So you're going to want to actually
So what
separate
is
these
our?
a little bit more.
We go first.
So you guys get to go first. So first thing you do in your turn is sharpen 3 chisels, which you may have already done.
Yeah, we did that.
Okay. So now you'll place them on the board. So what you're trying to do is just start carving away at a section that you want to go after. You don't have to start on the edges. You can literally place tiles anywhere on the board you choose.
Okay.
We just use one to hold it because it's on rock, right?
No, we can go there. Go there. So we place all of our chisels.
The 3 you sharpen, you can place them all, or you can opt to save one and hold it over to the next round.
Okay. So we place that one. Yeah, spend one.
Sure.
So we're gonna put that one there. Then we put this back on the dole side because we had to use one for the rock.
That's right. And that is your turn.
Okay.
Chelsea's talking about the plant tiles. Ah. Yeah, remind me who had the most plant tiles at the end of the game, Chelsea.
You're like the local botanist over there.
I was heavy into the ferns.
I'm already chipping off a piece here.
Oh, you are chipping off a piece there. Okay, so yeah, so both of these. So now this is separated from the slab. So it's always the smaller section is what's divvied up. That becomes important, I guess, as the slab gets smaller. So you'll pull these off to the side. And then all of the chisels that contributed to the split always go back to your dull side. If a section breaks off and there's a random chisel or two, whatever, in the middle of the section that comes off that didn't contribute to the split, those actually go back to the sharp side for the players. So they have a little extra bonus when they start up. So you will actually flip both of these.
So he got those off, even though he didn't separate them from each other. He separated them from the board.
Correct. So it's isolated from the rest of the slab.
Okay.
So you get 2. Now remember, you were in first place as a choice of 1, but you still only get half. So you get to get 1 of these tiles, not both.
So I didn't need to use it all. Because I would have.
Well, at least you get your choice of both. So no one else is gonna jump in there and steal any from you. So you're gonna take the T-Rex head.
Yeah, I'll take the T-Rex head.
All right, which means the remainder goes to the field leader. So he now has a plant for sale. Now, as you'll notice on your one of the things I didn't point out was getting amber is done by completing sets. You can also get amber by selling fossils to the field leader. So at any point in time on your turn, start of your turn, end of your turn, whatever, you can choose to sell any unplaced fossil. So it's not a complete set or part of a set. You can sell it to the field leader for 1 amber. You cannot do that for pterodactyls because they're already complete, and you can't sell plants. He's not interested in those.
All right, I'm going to take my amber over to the field leader. I'm going to get 2 more chisels, and I'm going to have some fun. Let's see here. I'm going to go here. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
4.
All right, so that actually split off a chunk. So before he places that tile, we'll remove these from the board, flip those over, then these will go back to your dull side, and you get to choose half of those tiles, which in this case would be 2. It's rounded up. And the field leader will get the other one.
All right, I'm going to take this Tyrannosaurus and my Brontosaurus. I feel like those are going to do me the best.
All right. So 2. Now the plant leader has 2 plant fossils. Or field leader has 2 fossils. All right. Going to go over to Justin.
Well, now that you kind of took a chunk where I was thinking of going after.
Well, I mean, like you can go anywhere on the board. So you can join up and work together with Daniel and Alison, or you can start your own path. You can do whatever you want to do. And you don't have to lay your hexes in like a row. You can actually mix them up
all across the board.
That's right.
That is way too many eyes, Rachel. That is way too many eyes. And Rachel's saying, is Chad cheating? No, Chad's not playing this turn.
Rachel's already causing trouble.
Why are we cheating? I'm just sitting here telling folks how to play.
Coffee. All right.
Chad,
Whose turn
what's
is
the
it now?
biggest
Yeah, it's
chunk you've
mine.
seen
Making
cut
sure what I
off
can
the
see.
Center?
So I've seen like in playtesting and stuff. I've seen players go after like just a team up together and just cut the board in half. And so because people were trying to do that, we actually limit. So the maximum number of hexes you can collect, no matter what place you're in, the maximum number you can collect is 6 hexes. So if you're going to be in first place, to break off anything bigger than 12, you're going to just waste, and give players extra tiles. So that was the result of that.
Rachel's asking me what coffee I've got here in front of me. I'm just smelling coffee. It smells so good. Yeah, no, it's not Raised to Dead, though. I have Raised to Dead over here. I'm smelling Bean Holder because I like the espresso dark roast. And then Torchbearer is so good.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'm an avid coffee smeller.
It does smell so good.
When I was little, we would go down the aisles of the coffee. Had the coffee beans in the bin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I would always we would walk by one, and I would always grab one, put it in my hand, and smell it the whole time we were in the grocery store.
Well, me, I would take the beans out. Like if I could, I'd suck on a bean in the grocery store. I would make it a point to get it back.
It wasn't that daring to put it in my mouth, but I would smell it the whole time.
It's got great flavor.
It's like Justin turned into Amber as well.
Well, he is just going to town over here.
Thank you. Would you turn it on for 2, I guess? What you did?
Yep, turned 1 in for 2. Okay.
There you go. All right. Moving on. Sharpen 3 chisels, Daniel and Alison, and do your thing.
Okay. So it's sharpen.
Is it our turn?
Yeah. It's
All right. There's no.
You don't have to go if you don't want to. It's okay.
No, I want to. I'm good. I'll take the turn.
So you can jump in with Justin's path over there and get in that game, or keep working on your own, or something.
We could do that area there.
Let's see, go.
Where should we go? 1, 2, 3.
Trackpad is running out of space. Come on, trackpad. Oh, I didn't throw it far.
Where are you trying to go?
Amy, help you.
No.
I got it.
Trying to go between?
Yeah, I couldn't throw it far enough, and I was at the edge of my track.
Hold on, I gotta unlock the snap on the tiles. Once you move a hex, then the snap grid won't allow you.
No, turn it because it was on a no rock edge.
There we go.
No, it's okay if it's on a rock edge now. Yeah, yeah.
Well, where I had placed my chisel was a no rock edge.
Well, just put it wherever Daniel and Alison are going to put it, and that'll be okay.
I don't. So you put it there.
You want to go right there. I'll bring it around.
Okay.
Or we can go right there.
I don't know. Our yellow is blending in, and I changed my contacts out, so I can't see where you put the last one.
Go right there. That's my turn.
Sure.
It's a pretty similar color yellow in TTS. It's a little brighter in the actual physical game.
Yeah.
How do we get amber?
You can sell a fossil to the field leader for 1. You can do that once per turn. Or when you complete a dinosaur, you get an amber automatically.
Okay.
Pterodactyls count as completed dinosaurs. So what they lack in point value, they actually do give you the amber right away.
And you can only go to the field leader 3 times in the game?
3 times on a turn.
Oh, on a turn. Okay.
Yeah, it gets progressively more expensive on the turn. So you're going to want to spread it out and try to only go maybe once per turn.
Okay.
Looks like a lot of people are getting their copies today. I got my copy today, too.
I got mine, too, today.
Yeah, I saw
That's awesome.
post on Instagram about the copy you got, Allison.
Say what?
I saw you post on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm also excited about Curmudgeon. We're really excited to play with family.
That's going to be a fun one. I think we're going to take that with us down for Thanksgiving to spend time with family when we do Thanksgiving with my sister and her kids. So,
it is a really fun party game.
The boys were very don't insult people like kind of family, and so the boys were really uncomfortable when we were telling them about the game. They're like, "Wait, we can say that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's part of the game. It's okay."
When they interviewed Grant, he
he had to convince them it was okay to insult people.
You're insulting like the card in front of them,
Yeah.
right? So which is like spaghetti or
Right.
whatever. But you may want to remove like the mother and father cards out of there or something. But
Chris, it's
but
your
one of
turn.
the great things
once
about
we
that
played
game
Once we
is
played
it's
with
my
them a few
turn?
times and they realize that it's just a bunch of fun, and they'll be more comfortable with it.
right. Yeah, it's like silly Mad Libs for making up an insult. So, but it's unlike a lot of the party games where like all you do is just assemble the cards, and that's like you just read it. That's what's the funny part. Like this actually takes creativity to come up with some way to string the words together into some kind of insult. So
that's good.
You're a lot more involved in the fun making process than a lot of the other party games of similar kind of.
The amber. I'm gonna get 2 more chisels. Boom. Okay.
Just sell the T-Rex tail.
Yeah, I'm selling the T-Rex tail, and then I'm selling the amber to do some magic, which I'm about to do. So
all right.
See here. Actually, you know what I could have done instead of selling for 2 new chisels, I will just sell so I can take one of these beautiful things here.
So you can sell an amber to just take any tile.
So yeah, one of the 4 fossil leader abilities is to just take any tile that's out there on the slab, with the exception of the wild card. And you can't take a tile that will cause a fracture to happen. So if it causes a split, you can't remove it.
Okay.
So we couldn't.
We go.
We couldn't take this one because that would.
That would not cause a split.
No.
Or if this right here if there were 2 here, we couldn't take that one because that would split off the board.
Right. Yeah. If it's going to immediately cause a split trigger, you can't take it.
Okay.
As the fossil leader pull action.
But you can take it from the middle of the board too?
Oh yeah, anywhere in the board.
Yeah, Rachel can't wait to play Curmudgeon with us. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
It is gonna be fun, Rachel. I can't wait to have you on there. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, I think Chelsea's gonna play, if I'm correct. Chelsea, Rachel, Julie from Greenbrier Games, and then Robert from Arcane Wonders, and then of course Grant. And Chad's gonna be navigating us through it all. So
See, I thought we were playing that tonight, and Grant's on painkillers still because he had surgery, and I was real excited about it.
No, he had knee surgery, if I'm correct.
He did have knee surgery.
It looked like the surgery went pretty well, so that's good.
Yeah, he messaged me about that. He's like, are we playing Curmudgeon tonight? I'm
No,
like,
I think it's because we asked him about it or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, dude, we're fine. It's up to December. He's like, okay, good, because.
Yeah, I think Curmudgeon's December 9th. December 10th is Flatter Me with Amy. December 17th is Cult of the Deep. Trying to remember all my days. I think that's right. I don't know.
And then it's the end of the year.
No, so that's Christmas.
Yeah, I think I'm not doing a video board game stream during the week of Christmas, or at least a week before Christmas. So yeah, Cult of the Deep. That's right, Rachel. It's gonna be Sam's gonna join us for that one. So all right. You are way too deep in thought. Hurry it up over there.
Hey.
That's what happens when you have 2 people playing one person.
Yeah.
And they,
I know. Yeah, Sam is awesome. I'm excited about that. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun too. We're going to be playing. We're going to be going through wine country, and so I'm cracking open a bottle of wine for the live stream.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, I'm going to drink some Moscato.
Just want to do a really small one. Cut that off and just.
But no, I love this. I can't wait to open this up.
I
with
just
the
need to
kids.
break something off.
We're just gonna break this off.
All right, so that one piece will come out. So this piece, it's removed from the board, and then this goes back to the dull side of both of y'all. So you're in first place, which means you guys get to.
No, do I get to?
You turn it over and take it. There's no decision.
Let's see what it is.
You gotta play it.
It's a leaf. You got a plant.
Oh, you can sell that, right?
You can't sell a plant. You're stuck with a plant.
Can't sell,
but I can still place
Nothing
this
wrong with
chisel.
plants.
Yeah,
did
you
you-
got a chisel.
Did you
It's
spend
a
an extra
viable
chisel for that rock edge?
Do what?
Did you spend a chisel for that rock edge?
There was no rock edge
But
on the ones we
for
put.
for the ones we put, there was just
That one was already there.
that was yours.
Yeah, you
Right?
placed right there this
We
turn.
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, then I guess
fine.
I missed it.
Thank you, Justin, for catching that.
There you go. Yeah, I missed it. All right, so you'll get a plant. So plants aren't bad, but you do need to get more than just one to make them be viable.
What is the?
So it's on the field guide. So the plants, you get 1 point for one, you get 3 for 2, 5 for 3, 4 for 8, 5 for 11. But then it starts jumping by 5 points apiece. So you get for 6 through 10, you get in 5 point increments.
Yeah,
Has
I
anyone
had
won just
6
by
by the
having
end of my
plants?
first game. So, what's that?
So has anyone won for just by having plants?
You get 1 for 1.
So if you want to go plant crazy, by all means.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
plants
stop you.
You need a bunch.
It got me 15 points, which really helped me out because
I mean, there are 2 at the field leader. You could just buy them and then add your plant empire.
Okay. We don't have amber though. We need amber.
Need amber though. That's true. Need to grab some pterodactyls. That helps. Surprised no one's tried to go break off a chunk in that blue train over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Do I want to do that right now?
Yeah, I don't want that.
Part of me doesn't. I know what I want to do.
Of course, you gotta count the tiles. Make sure if you're going to be in last place on that, make sure you actually can get something.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Green.
as you get more familiar with the game, like a lot of players they'll count tiles and then break stuff off, so the whole chain doesn't sever at the same time. So they'll break it in a chunk to kind of help isolate majority and make someone be forced into lower places and stuff.
So
I've got an idea.
The winner, whoever has the most gets to take half of them, and then you go down.
Go down from
and
there.
then Half of the
What happens
remaining.
with ties?
So ties is interesting. So whoever the start player is, or the current player, if they're part of the tie, they break the tie and get first place. Otherwise, it just goes clockwise from that player to the first person that's in the tie.
Okay, I'm about to do something that's going to help me out quite a bit. Here we go. I'm going to go. Let's see here. I'm going to place that there. Dull one of these to get it down. I'm going to place this here. And I am the active player, so I'm taking that pterodactyl.
Oh,
That's
blue
mine.
totally messed with you there. And blue has to return those back dull and gets nothing for them.
And now I get an amber. So now I'm just going to take that amber, spend it, get 2 chisels.
You love spending your amber right away. Every time. You're like, oh,
I do because I want to do this.
Oh, because you want that other brack piece. There you go.
Yep.
That took 3 chisels and an amber to get that. So I hope it was worth it.
You know what? It kind of was because at least I got a pterodactyl, which will be good. I'm only 1 piece away, and so because of that, nope, I can't put anything over there yet. But there we go. All right, that's my turn.
All right.
Okay, sharpen 3.
You held 1 over, so you got 4 to start your turn.
Dull 1 to do this. Dull 1 to do this. And now there's 5. I get 3.
Yep. So these 5 break off.
Let's see what this one is.
Hold on. Isn't there? Okay.
No, Chris and I.
Oh, nice.
I guess we tie.
So y'all both tie, and
But
since
because we're in.
you're clockwise away,
So
the
you
next
get
person.
first pick.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So all these chisels.
No, it's okay. It's okay if I get some of it. I'm okay with that. Don't let James have it. It's all right.
So
I like
let's
that.
go back to your dull side because they all contributed to the split.
Okay.
So everybody here is going to get a tile at least. So, but Justin's going to get 3, which is half, and then Daniel and Alison, there will be 2 left, and so you will get 1 of those, and then James will have half of the 1, and we'll get 1. Oh, so Justin will get a piece of amber for his pterodactyl.
Nope, we're taking the pterodactyl. No,
So that's just an automatic.
I changed my mind.
Automatic.
I want the
And I
pterodactyl.
put
You don't turn it in. You don't turn in the
It's
pterodactyl.
points at the end of the game. You just get an
No,
amber.
I just want the pterodactyl. Sorry, James, I was indecisive.
And then Daniel and Amber also get an Daniel and Alison get an amber as well. And that's the end of James's turn.
You mean Justin?
Or Justin's turn. Sorry.
Now,
Justin's
did
turn.
I get an amber for this?
No,
I don't get an amber
No,
for this. leaf
just for a
once I did?
completed.
Yeah,
This
plants
is a
aren't
completed
dinosaurs.
leaf.
It's a completed leaf.
It's completed leaf.
Actually,
Okay.
it's not
No,
a
it's
completed plant.
Okay,
Do we want to sell our amber to get? You get 2 chisels for an amber.
You can also ignore the next 2 chisels you place. Ignore rocks, which can also be sometimes more valuable than 2 chisels. So you actually don't need to dull chisels on the next 2 you place.
Where we can actually, if we sell our amber and buy 2, we can cut off that whole chunk.
Okay. Let's do
So
it.
I'm not gonna actually place my chisels, but I can do. I just bought 2 chisels. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get these 6 right here without getting any rock.
That is true.
Do we
So
need
this
to
whole
place our chisels?
yeah. So all your chisels get dulled, and then this comes out. Yeah. A lot of mystery here. You guys will only get half of these, and the rest will go to the field leader.
Okay. So we flip them over and see what.
What do we get there?
So we got the T-Rex. Another pterodactyl. There's a brachiosaur, a T-Rex. When I get those 2 in the pterodactyl, so we get an amber.
Sure. The brachiosaurs and the brachiosaurs.
We're gonna. So that didn't click and drag. I'm so mad. I left my actual mouse on my desk at my office. I hate trackpads.
I am so mad at you too. Grr. Grr.
Trackpad and TTS is not a winning combo.
Nope.
So then we get an amber. And then.
That's our turn.
So these all went
Yeah,
back
those
to the
went
ball
dull.
side.
Yeah.
So actually, let me give you a little tip. Take that amber and buy that pterodactyl. You actually spent 2 chisels. It cost you 2. Never mind. If you hadn't spent your amber already on this turn, it would have been a nice little pickup to go grab that other pterodactyl.
Yeah.
But someone else with an amber can go after it. Because you'll still earn it, and you'll still collect a piece of amber once you get it.
Now, could I?
Is that our turn?
Your turn's
Can
over.
I sell this piece of amber?
Yeah, we've already spent the amber though.
You've already
Can I-
spent 1 amber, so the next buy on the same turn will cost you 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so our turn's over.
Yeah. Otherwise, you could have just taken that 1 amber, spent it to buy the pterodactyl, and then get the amber right back. James is going for the spread out strategy.
I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. See if this pays off.
Probably not. Probably
yeah.
not. But
I forgot we had cards to look at.
I need some amber.
What do the cards do?
You can just at any point in your turn you decide to want to use the card, you can just play it and take the ability.
Okay, but it just like it's a one-time use.
One-time use. Yep.
Okay.
Except for the backpack, which is why I told Chris to go ahead and if you have a backpack, just put it on the table because it's a remains in play. Okay.
Okay.
This game is much more thinkier than I thought.
It's my turn now. I am going to be crazy enough to put in a pterodactyl. Take the amber.
As the pterodactyl is a complete dinosaur.
That's right. Grr.
Once you can't take any fossil from a complete dinosaur and that you've earned amber for and sell it to the field leader.
Bummer. Come on, Ross. Allow me to give you some completed dinosaurs.
Can blame Ross.
All right,
Ross.
let's see here.
Ross is so strict with his abilities.
Let's see here. I need the backside. So guess what I'm going to do over here? All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm dulling one, which I've got over on my side, and boom, I'm going to take that out of the way. So
You're just one hex at a time building that Brachiosaurus.
I know I'm a little crazy like that, but
and it's like costing you like 3 chisels a turn too to do it, which is like
I know.
slow burn. You're just working it.
I am, but I really wanted a Brachiosaurus so badly. So now I've got it. I'm just going to let it kind of stay disfigured.
Is it done?
Yep, it's done. I got all 4 pieces.
Brachiosaurus is 5.
Yeah,
T-Rex
he has
is 4.
5 pieces.
Oh, it's 5. That's right. Oh, crud.
You're missing the...
What am I missing?
The spine.
You're missing the back. Yeah.
Nuts.
It's out there. It's right here.
Here in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can find a way to get an amber, you could just go pluck it out of the middle.
All right. Well, now I know what I got to do next time. Darn it. Well,
yeah, the snap grid on TTS makes assembling the dinosaurs a little tougher than it should be.
It's all good.
I can actually turn it off for you for these particular tiles. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Unlock, grid, and snap. So now you should be able to assemble them a lot better. I'll do it for y'all.
Sweet. I was like super excited. I've definitely been doing the slow burn. So
there you go. Snap grid's off for y'all too, so you can rotate them a little bit easier now.
All right.
It's helpful to build the script to lay the tiles out versus hand doing it, but it's not so helpful for the assembly.
Oh, Chelsea, you're right. That actually makes a lot of sense.
So if you can, so one of the things you can't even do when you're playing it, you can actually do some variant. You can't take the wild with the purchasing. You can get a wild by breaking it off, but you can't just pluck it from the field. So one of the things you can do to make the game like harder, or easier, so you can opt to play all tiles face up or all tiles face down. Of course, perfect knowledge is a little bit tougher because as you'll notice on the board, the fossil side up has 2 rocks per tile versus the fossil side down only has 1. So it's easier to carve paths when they're all hidden, but harder to obviously know what's under there.
And then I'm going to do what you were talking about. Spin an hammer.
Pterodactyl, and then hammer back. There you go. Back. A couple points for you.
Oh,
yep.
Nice.
Before anyone else can. And turn.
You're right.
I already placed my chisels.
All right.
So with that, I think just because we're trying to build the same thing as Chris, we need to take.
No, you don't need to. It's okay.
No, they're not. They're gonna grab it.
Did you seriously just do that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I needed it.
No, you didn't. You did not.
I did.
It. No, you didn't.
Okay, now because
This is mug root beer all over again. I'm just telling you right now. Mug root beer.
Okay, so I could.
My string.
So if I go, you can't see where my physical hand is pointing.
He's over here pointing to the
So
screen.
if I go here and here, that doesn't separate it because of this right here.
That's correct. It's still attached to the main board.
We sound.
Killing me, Smalls. You know that? You're killing me.
I put it right there.
Oh.
I should also give a shout out. So I didn't do it at the beginning of the broadcast. So I do want to mention. So the designer of this game is Kevin Lansing, who, if you have played any of the Flashpoint Fire Rescue games, very popular series from Indie Boards and Cards. It's the same designer as that game. And all the artwork was done by Andrew Bosley, who did Everdell and Tapestry and some other things. And the graphic design is Matt Paquette. So make sure and give them all shout outs as well.
Andrew's doing the artwork for Creature Comforts for Helena and Sean, right? And
no, that's Shauna Tinney, actually.
Okay, gotcha.
So Shauna Tinney actually worked on Winter Chicken Dinner for us.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, really, really, just absolutely beautiful animal artwork. The Creature Comforts looks amazing. Actually, can't wait.
Welcome to what club?
What?
The club?
Yeah.
I never do anything like that to you, Chelsea. In any of the games that we've played, I never play dirty like that ever.
I witnessed that whole.
I think you stole something from Chelsea on Saturday morning.
I don't remember that at all.
You can claim the fact that you hadn't had any sleep, but
yeah, I did not have enough sleep or enough
he
coffee.
Doesn't have sleep. He gets fierce when he plays.
I get cutthroat. I get cutthroat when I play.
You do cutthroat. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh gosh, what was it? But you were more cutthroat in a game of Among Us, which was wild.
I was terrified at how little noise she made murdering people.
Yep.
Like I figured because she had never been the imposter before,
No.
so it's 5 a.m. So we just woke up, got our coffee, and sat in bed and played Among Us. And I figure, based on her history of games like that, she's gonna be at least squeaking a little when she's killing people. And then I'm stone-faced. She did not make a sound, and I had no clue that I'm sitting in bed next to just a stone-cold killer that's just murdering people left and right.
But I enjoyed being the imposter so much. I seriously played for almost an hour the other night.
She has played multiple nights.
And never the imposter. I'm like, come on! I want to kill them all.
Playing Among Us on random games is very different than playing
All right,
Among
so
Us with
this
people
one-
you know.
Yeah.
So you actually, blue is going to choose first of these two tiles,
Green.
and then green. Chris will get the other one.
They're the same. No?
No, one is.
Oh no.
They are actually the same. For some reason, this one tile in TTS had a weird load issue. It has the wrong name on the corner. But yeah, both of those are Triceratops legs. Which is
Sure, I'll take the misnamed one.
I'm going to take the Triceratops legs too, and I'm going.
It's not like that in the printed version. We use the same files. I don't know why that.
Trading it in for an amber, and I'm going to spend that amber now.
I'm going to put this back in your dull pile for you.
And by spending that amber, I'm going to. Is there a spine over here somewhere? I want to take. No.
There's one right here.
Yeah, I'll
One
take
right
that
there.
one too. That
You
sounds
take that
good.
one?
I'll take this one. Yeah.
There's no bartering in this game. You got to earn it.
I know. I guess I'll take 2 more chisels, and I will. Gosh, I don't want to do this though.
You can spend them and get that wild card.
That's what I was looking at. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably could, and that way I know what I can do next. So it's not ideal, but I do want to get this Brontosaurus built.
It does complete it, so you can go ahead and earn your amber for it. Now you've got it locked in, though. If you do end up getting the back, you can't swap it out. So this is committed now.
Yep, I've committed. That's right. Nice. Okay, I'm happy. All right, Justin.
Okay, I'm going to.
Don't do that though. No.
Well,
No.
first I get 3, of course.
Yeah, I never knew how cutthroat my son and
Trade that
Allison
in for
were
an
until
amber.
they were Among Us.
But I'm also gonna spin an amber in my next 2 ignore rocks.
Okay.
Place here, here, and here. Creates a break of 7.
It does. So
Whoa.
now this one, though, so this is the first time it's going to happen. So this chisel here and this chisel here from James are inside the section of slab, but did not contribute to the crack. So James gets to take both of these chisels, return them to his sharp side, so he'll have those to start his next turn.
Interesting.
Nice.
But
And
I
now-
still have majority because
You
I
still have
the crack.
just the crack. So blue is 3-2 over red.
Okay, so let's see what we got in there.
So pull these all out, and then we'll divvy them up. And
I'm gonna play this
Chisels-
card.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Chunkosaurus! Yay! It's my favorite card.
So we had a child talking to us. If the chisel is inside the break off but doesn't contribute to the split, you ignore it.
You actually get it back to it doesn't count toward majority, but it goes back to the sharp side of the owner instead of the dull side.
Okay.
The dull side goes back if you're part of the split.
Okay.
So Chunkosaurus, I don't know if Chris showed that card.
Oh yeah, you know it. Boom, chonk.
So unlike Saturday morning, so I'm going to show you something. I didn't get a chance to show you this on Saturday morning because normally she's not in here. But I actually have the Chunkosaurus live, and I can show the Chunkosaurus on the screen. Y'all ready?
Oh my goodness!
What?
So the Chunkosaurus
Why?
is this
Hey,
big kitty right here. So this is Alley Cat, who is not looking very happy. Hey, girl. Say everybody. Want to say everybody? So she is the model for the Chunkosaurus.
Okay, I got my 3 for half.
All right,
Nice,
so
that's good.
this actually leaves the game. So then James gets half of the remainder.
What is this? Triceratops. Pieces of Triceratops. There's 3 pieces. All right, I'll go for a Triceratops.
So the plant
that
goes to the field leader.
I may have
Who
missed
has
this. Can you
4
sell your
plant
pile
piles.
of bones? If you get the pile of bones, can you sell that
To the field leader?
to the leader? Uh-huh.
You can. I mean, it is.
Oh,
It's a
the
wild.
wild. That's the wild.
Yeah, you want to use that if you
But you
can.
could sell it. Ideally, you want to use it to end up with more than one ember for it,
Yeah.
of course.
Sorry, I missed.
But yeah, if you just had
This
to, you
one was
can.
the wild.
Any unused fossils at the end of the game, as well as any unspent amber, are worth 1 point.
Okay.
But ideally, you'll sell fossils to the leader to get something else that will actually generate more points than 1. But there is you get something at least for it.
Is it our turn?
Oh, Justin, did you go?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's
Yeah, it's
just
your
finished.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been waiting for you for a while, Daniel.
Not true. Don't listen to him.
I don't think so.
Chris is in a bad mood.
No, I'm having a good time. Oh,
We can't do that. We can do that one.
I'm happy I got 3 out of the 4 T-Rex pieces out of that.
Right?
Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
nice. I'm just kind of hoping that Daniel and Alison don't get the other Brachiosaurus.
Actually, the 4th piece you need is out there. Not to point it out.
Oh,
Right
it
there.
is out. No, don't show
Those
that.
don't
to
have
me.
any amber. Let's see. Here we can.
Because there's what, 2
break
Brachiosauruses in the
this
game,
piece
right?
off and-
There's 2 Brocs in the game. There are 3 T-Rexes or 2 T-Rex in the game as well,
No, that was it.
I
What are
know.
you doing?
and
I
3
said
Triceratops.
3
We're just
total
gonna break
wilds.
this
We're
piece
just breaking
off
that piece off.
with our 3 chisels.
Breaking off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
And a Velociraptor tail.
Oh, we were
Yeah, you got a tail.
You got 2 of them
So can I sell this?
for an amber.
for an ember.
an
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead, do it.
that.
So I can sell that, and then for my, where is the other Brachiosaurus piece that I made?
Don't know. Don't see it anywhere. I don't think it's
Yeah,
anywhere.
that,
That's one we
Yeah,
need. Okay.
that's one of the ones you need for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sell that. Grab this guy.
Yeah, let me turn the snap off for you. I'll help you a little bit.
There you
I got you.
Okay, let's see here. So what piece are you still needing that I can try to stop you from getting?
There you go.
Okay, I see. All right, I see.
So it's my turn.
Okay.
yeah, that amber, put it back in the pot you just got.
James over here just working on this massive. Oh, we got a split.
We do.
Yellow is there. All right. So James
Wow.
actually gets one chisel back because it didn't contribute to the split. So it goes to the sharp side.
Nice.
And then all of these pieces are going to come out. And basically, James gets first pick because he very much dominated that split.
Yeah.
And with one hex or one chisel,
You get 2. Lucky.
you will end up with second choice.
What are those?
Ooh, wild.
And
Nice.
a velociraptor. Where
Okay,
are
so I'm
those?
definitely
Oh,
taking the
sold it.
wild. I'm definitely taking the velociraptor tail.
You got a velociraptor.
And the parrot. So
Take
You
the
get one
take
more
the
for
Brachiosaurus tail.
7, so you get 4
Shut your
choices.
mouth, Chris.
Take the Brachiosaurus. Yeah, take it.
And now sell the
I can-
Brachiosaurus tail.
Yeah, go ahead and sell that because you don't need
No,
it.
because they're gonna try to get it.
I
So
don't
I
know
complete
why.
the velociraptor, which gets me an amber.
Good
I got
job.
that pterodactyl that got me another amber.
Good job.
All right. So, Daniel and Alison, you guys get your 2.
Yep. So we'll take this one. That completes a velociraptor.
Now, do I
That's
want
right.
to spend this amber? Yeah, I want to spend this
There we
amber.
go.
Do you want
Or do
to?
you want the other
To pluck
velociraptor?
Yeah, if we take
this
the other
guy.
How much
we
are the
get an amber.
velociraptors worth? Velociraptors are worth 5 points.
Well, if we
I'm gonna
want.
spend another
We get an
amber.
amber for completing that.
Uh,
So we
your
get
next
that
amber
velociraptor.
move costs 2.
Cost 2. Okay,
Yep.
I'll spend both of them.
Do you want to go plant or velociraptor?
Well, I was thinking we get.
But I
we
complete
sold that
my
velociraptor tail.
Tyrannosaurus, so I get one back.
You get one back. Yep. Here, let me unsnap grid your hexes so you can assemble them better.
Or next turn.
Yeah.
But that's only 5 points. We get.
There you go. It should be a little easier now, James.
We get another amber.
Sure. And I think I'm done.
Right.
So Daniel
Yeah,
and Alison, you guys finish?
Yeah, we're gonna take this plant.
So this other velociraptor goes to the field leader?
Hold on, isn't it James' turn though right now?
No, I'm done.
We were finishing up our
They were getting the
He was just
divvying up
picking
the spoils.
from my.
Yeah.
split.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a whole velociraptor up there at the field leader. Not pointed out or anything, it was just heads up.
All right. Let's see here. What do I have right now? Okay.
The slab is getting small.
There we go. All right. Go ahead, Justin.
Okay. Let's
Give me a
see.
break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that dinosaur. Whoa, thank you very much for the biddies. Thank you. Very cool. Appreciate that very much. Oh, yay, it's Donna. Awesome. Donna Pryor from Catan Studios. I hope you had a great Catanathon. I'm super excited. I heard you all raised a lot of money for cancer, so that's really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And then I think they have another a convention, I think that Donna's a part of that we're going to talk about at some point in January. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that.
Well, you messed up what?
What did I mess up? I didn't do anything.
You mess up everything.
Yeah, you just messed it up.
Not as epically as James.
Really, it was James. He took what I wanted. So
This most likely is going to be my lowest scoring game, but at least I can say I built a Brachiosaurus. So I'm fairly happy.
my lowest score game.
out of 2, right?
Okay.
What do you have over here, Justin? What do you have? Well, you got a couple pterodactyls. You got a couple ferns, and you almost have a T-Rex. You got this.
Let's go 1,
Break something
2,
Really?
3. Trade in an amber for 2 more.
Interesting.
I want to take those 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Take 2 pieces.
Nice.
But I only get one of them right.
Yeah, you only get one. What'd you get?
I'll give my pieces first.
Oh,
Wrong T.
Wrong T.
well, at least they're both the same.
Yeah, they are both.
Hey, yeah, they're both
You're
Triceratops.
just missing one, the tail for the
You should
Triceratops.
probably start selling your Tyrannosaurus or what?
And the tail is up there in the field leader.
And the yeah.
But I can't keep both of these, so I can only keep one.
You only keep one. Yep.
Well, the head looks better anyway, so.
Well, there are two backs up there, so the odds of one buying both backs is a little bit slim.
Exactly.
I don't know. I feel like buying two backs now.
Well, I got one more chisel. I might as well chip off one more block.
That's the Triceratops.
Nice.
That'd be awesome. Pterodactyl though, Amber.
Nice,
That's
Amber.
very good.
Yeah, take that Amber and get yourself a T-Rex tail or whatever.
Well, I already did one amber this turn, so I'll have to
Awesome, too.
wait.
He does it this turn.
Oh,
And that is all of my turn then.
So somebody
okay.
cut off a big chunk right now.
Yepers.
So it's not going to come out, but I will alert you guys to a little not widely known fact, unless you follow the Quintessential Games Instagram page. There's only one of these in the game, but in addition to the Chunkosaurus, there is the Best Friend card.
Really? Okay.
Which, here's a little tidbit for you. If you have our other game, Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, there is a yellow farm dog in that game, which is named Toby, and this is the same exact dog, just in this game. There's a little, which Toby happens to also be one of our rescue pit bull labby mix dogs. So
nice.
Okay, so I
so
think
Toby's
I
been
can.
in more games than I have.
Is it our turn?
Justin,
I
are you
like
done?
that. I like that
Yeah,
when designers.
I'm
I
done.
like that when designers and publishers put little things like family members or pets in the games.
Let's see. I do have a copy.
So I'm gonna put this here.
So that is, well, you can't really see much, but like,
I can blow it up real quick. I can do a solo.
so you can see Toby kind of in the back there running. This is all Sean and Penny art. So where's Toby at? There he is. So he's in the same dog.
Very cool. All right. Back to that.
Hold on, I'm getting back. Oh no! Go back.
I got it.
Yeah, you don't get that. You're not allowed. Sorry.
It was the. There
Yeah,
you go.
like
Keep
that.
going.
Right.
Go a little bit more.
A little bit more. There you go.
That.
There you
Hold on, I gotta remove the snap grid.
go. I need to think through this move.
Yeah, he was being all strategic.
There we go.
I think there was two edges that had rock on it.
No, that's how it was. No. That's how it was right
Had it right?
before because I had just put it on the empty ones.
Yeah,
There you go.
Okay, so that's.
I don't know what you want to do.
I have it. Hold on. Just give me a second.
Okay.
One. Time's up.
If you have the radar imager card, you can actually look at one of those face down cards. I don't know what cards you guys have. Actually, you have a radar image. It's hidden. But you could, if you had a radar imager card, you can look at a face down fossil.
Yeah,
out there.
I do, but I have.
May impact your decision.
Okay, yeah, I'll do
It's not
that.
like- yeah.
Okay, so I throw that out there. I can look at one or two.
You get to look
One or
at
two.
one or two.
And how do I look at it without anyone else seeing?
Alt Shift. Try to see if that'll work
Yep.
on the tile.
Alt Shift should let you see underneath.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what we couldn't remember on Saturday morning.
Okay, yeah, I was
All
wondering.
of us were blanking out. Like, is it like it's something? We just couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, my mind was completely fried by
Yeah,
that.
you weren't
point.
answering any kind of questions about TTS at that point.
No. It's like TTS, yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
a thing that
Hold
we've
on,
been
I need
using,
another
but I'm
spot.
too tired to think it through. So That was craziness. What was wild though was about
And then I'm gonna spin this
6 o'clock. Beth and the kids, they waxed my legs live.
Okay,
So we
no,
had a
so
camera
now-
just on my legs.
Now I can play my
And then
doctor's
us playing the
thesis.
game. And then at 8 o'clock, I did the
That
one
lets
chip
us make
challenge.
2 chisels regardless.
So this thing, it was hot. It was hot, but I was prepared for it.
No.
I was
You need
prepared
to
for
Can
it.
you put that? Can you put that back?
Yep.
You need
Hold
to
on.
control Z
Okay,
on
so I
there.
played my doctoral thesis and moved 2 chisels, ignoring rocks, which gives me this break.
Wait,
should
which is the break? The smaller?
Is it like that?
Okay.
It should
And
be
those
these 5.
5 there?
Yeah. So it's these 5.
You stop making a mess over there. Come on, Daniel.
Oh, we're not doing
Okay,
that.
so we take these 5.
And
Okay.
Then, Chris is
We're the
second place.
majority.
Yep. That would be those 5. That is the smaller half.
So I have the majority?
No,
I
we
don't.
had the majority. You're
And
second
then
You
place.
guys-
It's
Just
4 to
five.
3 to 1. So yellow has a majority. Chris will go second, and
So
then
we
Jim.
take 2, so we're going to take that wild and complete our Brachiosaurus.
Okay.
Flip
What's
that guy
that?
over. That's a...
Oh, Justin, that's what you were wanting.
It's a Tyrannosaurus.
You should take one of the
Oh, you
raptors
take
because
the
then Chris can
raptor.
take both and complete a dinosaur with one shot.
Yeah. That's what we need.
Look at everybody working against you, Chris.
I
We
know
need
it's
to do
just
that
how
with
they
a
always
plant.
are. I'd never do anything that's deserving of
Your
this.
plane, it's more at
So-
the end, 'cause we're
Chris, I
gonna
will
go
say
to
at this point in the game, you will at least beat me. That will make you
I'm
happy.
I'm gonna try to help you though. I am. I truly am.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna
Just grab, you just,
I take the
you don't have
plant.
to tell us one.
So now I get to take 2 of these things or no? What-
I think
Yeah,
you get
you
2
take
per
Wait, is that a
major.
Terry?
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
Two?
is that a
Okay.
complete
You're
one?
taking the 2
There's a complete
raptors.
Velociraptor.
All right.
Wait, take
Let me think here.
hold on,
Let me
why
think
did
here
you-
because I've
Because
got to
it's a
think
little
this
better.
through. That would be 5 points. So I will
should take the
take.
2 raptors.
Gosh, they got their Brachiosaurus, and they have
Yeah.
a Velociraptor. So
We
right now
need our
we're
Amber
tied.
shot, by the way.
So
Except
the
for their,
Velociraptor is 4 points, by the way. That's an error on
Yeah.
that card.
that's right.
We need our Amber
But
shot.
they still have plants. That's the only thing.
They do have some plants.
Oh yeah, we need an amber because we finished
What is this?
Brachiosaurus.
Yep.
I'm going to.
Got it for you.
Allison told I got it. I grabbed
You already got it?
I'm
I'll
going to
take
go
that one, too.
Velociraptor, Justin. Otherwise, I would totally somehow give you that T-Rex. But
So James gets the T-Rex back. Yep.
sorry, Justin.
No, it's fine. There's no way I'd be able to get it. I was not part of that.
So
Right.
Daniel and Allison, y'all done? You gonna
Yeah, we're-
Yeah.
Yeah, we
spend your
don't
amber?
have anything
Okay.
else.
I get an amber as well.
Oh, wait, no, it is still our turn. Do you
Is
want to?
it? Is it?
It's,
Do you want to get the? We
Okay.
don't have anything else. You want to get more plants?
It's not
Just
my
buy a
turn.
plant. It will be James's turn in a second.
I have a feeling that we're
Maybe we'll get lucky, Justin, and James will sell a Triceratops or T-Rex back to the the field leader.
He looks like he's got just a giant mess over there of
yeah,
dinosaurs.
I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'm going to buy a plant.
All right, there you go. Now it's James's turn.
Okay.
Now it's James' turn.
No, because I know what I would do if I was James. He's probably going to end up with
Yep.
3 tiles on his turn.
Which one do I want?
Oh my gosh.
Well, James,
Sure. Like if I go
since I can,
here,
yeah, you
I
go
get
there
to pick 2.
first. You get to pick from the 3.
Oh,
And you break off the single with your last move.
yeah, that's right.
Because otherwise, you only get 2 if you break 4 off at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh my gosh. James is just about to take all the tiles.
Mhm.
You're kidding me, Smalls. You're killing me.
what's this? Triceratops? Oh, it's good because I have 1 Triceratops.
That's good.
And no, wait, that. And I will take the
Your
Velociraptor.
dinosaurs are so disorganized. It's crazy.
It is.
And you still have chisels.
He's got 1.
Oh,
He has.
I got several. I got 4.
Oh, you should spin an amber to get extra chisels.
No, I had 4. I had 5 to
Oh, because you were
Oh, yeah,
playing
that's
that
true.
part where you got Chisels back, right?
Oh, I don't need to spend this one. All right, so I'll take this one to complete that Velociraptor.
And that goes to the field leader. And
Oh my gosh.
And you get a amber for your Velociraptor.
Yeah.
And you don't have enough to break the last one.
But I can sell an amber to get more, right?
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might as well.
That will let you take one of those two.
All right, I got the Oh wait, so I gotta complete this Triceratops with this wild. Get another amber. So the only one I have left is this T-Rex and Brachiosaurus, which are both useless to me.
They're 1 point in the game. Yeah.
They're 1 point? Okay.
So
I will sell
amber.
that. I will sell the amber to get.
Just flip them, you get one, and then one goes to the
Yeah. Which one you want?
What's these plants worth? If I only have one, it's worth 1 point.
one.
So they're both
It's the same
equal
for you.
points to me.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. I'll take you.
Actually, really, if you hadn't have completed your T-Rex or Triceratops first, you would have.
I could have put that in, yeah, and then had a wild. Okay, I'm done. That's the 2 ambers.
All right, so count them up, folks. That is it.
All right.
Oh, Justin,
points.
one short.
What are these points to it?
The reason I didn't sell it off because both of my
The
cards
Velociraptor is actually worth 4.
needed 4 or 5 size.
Oh wow! There you go.
Velociraptor is 4
4.
Okay.
You've got 21 plus however much the ferns get you.
So the Velociraptor is only 4, so keep that in mind when you count your count them up.
8, 12, 13, 14.
5, 6, 7.
So you should have 29 points, I think, right?
Yeah,
Daniel?
we have 29.
I have 32.
It's close.
I have
Chris?
20. Oh,
Oh,
22 because I have my amber. Yeah, 22.
I think I have 32.
Three,
I think you
six,
don't. I think you have 5. I'm just going to go with what I think. How'd you do, Justin?
6 because I had 2 plants.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The amber, you got 7
amber.
points.
Okay.
You gotta use that amber.
7, my
Amber.
lucky number. There we go.
Craziness
could've
indeed.
You could have completed that T-Rex though. 17 plus your extra amber. Yeah, but you just missed that one piece. Wow.
That is such a fun game, and it's out now. I'm going to put the banner up real quick again. So if anybody wants to, they can go to 25thcenturygames.com/store, or you can go to your friendly local game store and order a copy or buy a copy. Support local if you're able to. And, of course, if you order it through your local game store, they're going to, of course, order it from 25th Century Games. Yeah. So either way, you're going to support a great publisher. So, Chad, I want to say thank you once again for putting up with me and my antics.
No, I appreciate the invite. I'm glad you guys all joined tonight to give it a play, and I appreciate y'all's time. And obviously, as I told you before, Chris, everything you do with Charity Board Gamer, it's very inspiring.
I appreciate it. And you will see more of Chad because in about a couple weeks on December 9th, we are going to be playing Curmudgeon with Grant Lyon. He is a comedian out in the West Coast, really funny guy. And we're going to be playing a game that he helps design. And so we're going to be playing that with Rachel Blasky. We're going to play it with Julie Ahern and Robert Geislinger. And we are going to be having a great time. And also Chelsea, who's been watching this whole time, talking to us, which is going to be a lot of fun.
The game
So,
Curmudgeon. You didn't say what the game was. You guys
what's that?
He did?
Oh,
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
Like, we're going to be playing something, and
playing
it's
the game. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Curmudgeon. That's the actual title of the game. Thank you, Allison. But yeah, so
that is actually, you can pre-order it now on the site. We're actually shipping. We just started shipping yesterday. All the pre-orders. So
I'm excited.
You get it before retail.
Yep, I got my copy today. I was super excited. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, folks, if you are interested in anything that we're doing, please give us a follow, subscribe if you want to support us in any way, shape, or form, or whatever. And also support these lovely people that I have on here tonight. We have Justin Jaber the Word. I like to think of him, like I said, as a co-host. He's just awesome. So check him out on Instagram, and he truly is what his motto says, which is play games, spread joy. And he does that every day, especially if you get the chance to see him at a convention. Then check out Kidsplaining's content. Mainly, you'll see a majority of it on YouTube. However, there is some really great photography that is going on that's coming from Alison, and she is encouraging that photography in the community to continue to grow and nurture. So check out, there's a Facebook group. What's the Facebook group called?
Capturing Cardboard.
Capturing Cardboard.
Capturing
Okay.
Cardboard.
Yep. So check that out. Also be on the lookout, because if you haven't noticed, their house has been decorated for Christmas since late September. Because they've been doing so much photography for different publishers, which is going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to all these photos as they're done. Also check out James' content on Instagram for LittleMeeples. You'll see some great overviews, some family-friendly content, some really cool giveaways. You just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, is that right?
Yeah, a while ago we did
that's awesome.
10,000.
Yeah,
We did
so-
a bunch of giveaways.
Yeah, he's popular. He's a popular Canadian over there. He's still number 9 in my books. I put his wife at number 3 because she's okay with him playing games with us.
Wait,
So,
wasn't he number 8 this afternoon?
It's moving around.
Well, he just won the game, so he might be going to 10 again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out.
need to
And then
lose
once
Rob.
again, thank you to Chad from 25th Century Games.
Thank you.
If you are interested in some fun games, you can check out Winner Chicken Dinner. You can check out the Curmudgeon game that we were talking about. You can check out this game, Jurassic Parts. And I'm trying to think of the one, Kingswood, which our family loves. But there's something else. Cloud
Control is also
Cloud
coming out in a
Control.
couple weeks.
And then Christmas Lights is a great one for the holidays. So take a look. All those games are on the site. You can pre-order some of them. Some of them are not out yet. But yeah, take a look. Have some fun. But before we leave, I always want to remind you all, if we can gather at the table, we can do the same for a good cause. So I'm going to say, everybody, good night.
Good night. Bye.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and play us out. And here we go. We'd like to also thank The Op for sponsoring tonight's live stream. One of our favorite games for them currently is Hues and Cues, which is